Each Saturday, the Vols run, scamper, and dive into the checkerboard end zones, but what you may not know is that this tradition finds its roots right here on campus. For most fans, homecoming simply evolves around the weekend. But for several organizations, it is an all-week event that gives them the chance to showcase their Tennessee pride. After a late inning surge yesterday, Vols came up a little bit short, but today they look to bounce back in Game 2 as they played host to Alabama. We're here at the Vols, one of Tennessee's biggest traditions is about to get started. It's a tradition that was started by Coach Johnny Majors in 1990. It began when he visited Auburn, and he drove the Tennessee buses right through their Auburn walk. The sun is rising, and so are Tennessee fans as they hope to get the chance to meet their basketball coaches and athletic director Dave Hart as they pump gas at Pilot to help raise money for United Way. With the Tennessee River close by, it leaves opportunity for tailgating on the water. In this episode of Power Traditions, let's take a deeper look into sailgating and the Vol Navy. After a shutout victory to LSU on Sunday, the Lady Vols played host to Tennessee Tech for their midweek matchup. Let's take a look at today's highlights. Yesterday, the Diamond Vols had a huge 10-9 walk-off victory, and today it's Game 3 and a chance for Tennessee to take the series over in-state rival Vanderbilt. Tennessee pitcher Brett Marks is competitive and intense on the mound. His personality outside of baseball is, well, see for yourself. Vol Nation, meet Tennessee Baseball's Brett Marks.
Good Vol is someone who just likes to stay calm all the time, take it easy. A good Vol takes care of their other volunteers, and they bleed the orange and white. Yeah, my fastball reminds me of the good times back in Ireland, back in my homeland. It feels like a warm sheep on a summer day, you know what I mean? Like the great St. Patrick always said, you can't hit my heater. I want to go out there and throw the ball as hard as I can and get those strikes and get strikeouts. It is what I like to do. Or Mother Russia. That's what just happened. I don't know why. Like, I can't pinpoint what makes me funny. I'm normal. I'm a very nice person, I mean it. I feed ducks, I help elderly people cross the street. What do I do with my hands? We're normal people, man. Y'all are the weird ones. Keep trying to tell y'all that. The lightheartedness kind of helps me out a little bit. I'm very serious on the mound. I don't mess around on the mound. But why am I like I am on the mound? I probably got to credit a lot of that to my old man. I grew up learning the game, absorbing everything from it, and respecting it, playing it how it should be, and I think that's what's probably giving me all my success right now. My dad's mentality is fill up the zone, throw strikes, and just be you. Be you is a life lesson I've learned that is gonna carry me wherever I go. All right, so here we got my street glasses, my normal glasses. This is Brett, who gets up in the morning, has a nice cup of coffee, gets himself some eggs and bacon and cereal and fruit, nice balanced breakfast, gets to class, learns a little bit about a lot. Maybe gets lunch with a good looking woman. And then we got game time Brett, who's right here, and he's a little more serious. He doesn't like anyone on the other team. He's disrespected when they walk up near his plate and just wants to go out there and win for the Vols. Hate everyone, love everyone. I'm a very nice guy. Brett Marks is. Sweat Marks is my alter ego. The story about my glasses. I woke up with my eye on absolute fire one morning, Christmas Eve, and I had to go run to the doctor. Had an ulcer in my eye, might lose your eye. And ever since then, I've worn glasses and been terrified to put contacts back in. The first time I tried pitching in glasses, they kept flying off my head because I jerked my head around. So I wanted to get croquis, but I didn't have them at the time, so I used athletic tape and taped it around my head, and that kept ripping my hair out. So I went online and finally found them. One thing led to another, and here I am. Glasses every day.
Although Mark's glasses make him noticeable on the mound, he wants to be remembered as a great Tennessee pitcher, and he is well on his way. Reporting from Lindsey Nelson Stadium, I'm Sami Kincaid.
Richardson, reverse layup, gone! There's the snap, there's the kick, there's the win!
Good evening and welcome back to Vol Access. I'm your host, Sami Kincaid. Tonight, the Big Orange look for their first SEC win of the year as they play host to the Georgia Bulldogs. Tennessee debuting their smoky gray unis is the third time since the 1930s that Tennessee has not worn orange at Neyland. Last time was in 2009 when Tennessee hosted South Carolina, which was also the last time Tennessee beat a ranked opponent. Michael Pilardi drilling this one through the uprights as a 26-yard field goal to put Tennessee on the board. Pilardi is now 5 for 6 on the season after tonight's game. The defense held the Bulldogs to 17, which is a low for Georgia. Headed into the third, Worley. He's going to find Marquez North in the end zone. That's a 19-yard touchdown pass. Worley's 9th touchdown pass of the season and North's first touchdown ever. Third true freshman to catch a scoring pass behind A.J. Branisell and Josh Smith. Freshman filling big shoes. Gets both feet in, and they're only down by a touchdown now. Now only 2 minutes left in the third. It's a normal punt, right? Nope! Blocked by Jalen Reeves-Maben, and Devon Swafford is there to swoop it up and take it 15 yards to tie the game 17-17. The last time a blocked punt was returned for a touchdown was in 2006 by Antonio Wardlow, and that was also against Georgia. Tennessee left that year with a win in Athens. We're headed into overtime now, score at 31-all. Worley hands off to Alton Pig Howard, and he's going to do what pigs do, roughs his way to the corner. 7 yards, and Vols think that they have it, but after being reviewed, Howard lost possession before crossing into the checkerboards. And here on the replay, you can see the ball rolls out of bounds in the end zone, resulting in a touchback and Bulldog possession. Even though the defense held strong, giving no yards in overtime, Marshall Morgan connects for a 42-yard field goal to win the game. Tennessee falls to Georgia 34-31. It's a heart-wrenching scene with a sold-out 102-455 crowd, and the Vols will get another chance in 2 weeks against South Carolina to end the 18-loss game streak against ranked opponents. And that's all for tonight, Vol Nation. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you here next time on Vol Access.